For the past 20 years, the web has changed the world and transformed the way information is kept, distributed, collected, and consumed. Television, newspapers, and radio, they are still here, but there is a rising competition from interactive online media since Google entered the history. In today's society, a growing number of people are going online to find their news through different social media channels. Everyone with a camera, keyboard, and access to internet became a contributor of information. Check this out. Because of the opportunity social media presents, citizens became journalists. Professional reporters cannot afford to stay behind. Now they submit stories for multiple platforms because they compete with all citizens journalism. Professionals are required to deliver information almost immediately, which increases the risk of releasing unproven information. False information is one of the biggest pitfalls in journalism as a result of social media's influence. It is one of the biggest ethical concerns because incorrect statement could be hard to manage, it could be damaging to a business and people's reputation, and it could create fear in society. In 2010, for example, reports appeared on the internet that pop star Lady Gaga amputated one of her legs below the knee in the name of fashion. The story was rapidly retweeted. After verification from Lady Gaga's record label, it turned out that the story wasn't true and it was quickly discredited. Social media does not have an entirely bad influence on journalism. On July 7, 2005, within 6 hours of the London bombing, the BBC received more than 1,000 photographs, 20 pieces of amateur video, 4,000 text messages and 20,000 emails. Can you believe that? Former head of global news for the BBC, Richard Sambrook, wrote, "People were participating in our coverage in a way we had never seen before. By the next day, our main evening TV newscast began with a package edited entirely from videos sent in by viewers." Today, the BBC has 23 journalists working in a user-generated content center to process information coming in from the general public. Social media networks have changed the news industry and the journalism practice inside out. Social media presents awesome possibilities for delivering information fast. People can interact and discuss the events instead of being passive consumers like they used to be in the past. But at the same time, a high risk of errors is always present. For that reason, social media editors are now being hired to work at professional media outlets. This helps to stop the release of misleading information, and media outlets are able to expand the use of social media networks. With all that said, social media's influence on journalism has its huge advantages as well as drawbacks. Final conclusion is that the merging process of social media and journalism has to be ethically controlled by professionals. This is the only way social media can serve the fourth estate well, so that the fourth estate can satisfy the new preference of public's consumption of information.